Hey guys, it is Nick here from the Sun Stand, and today we have got the team's video. Unfortunately, I've had work stuff the last 2 weeks, which is why it hasn't come out straight away on the Thursday night, but it is the next morning. We are producing this video and getting it out to you guys, so make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you want more content, because I'm pushing these out quite regularly each week. There's a pattern of videos. There's obviously the preview to the week's game, the teams, and then the review, and then any other news that comes out during the week we will cover. But those are the main 3 videos, so you are guaranteed minimum of 3 videos a week, plus any extra content that may come out or opportunities. But let's get into the teams. So Dimmer has selected an unchanged lineup, which obviously saw us get over the line by 11 points against the Bombers, and hopefully will allow us to notch up our first away win of the 2024 campaign, which is kind of crazy to see how well we are doing, and we haven't won away, which is crazy. But we're hopefully gonna go away down to Melbourne, get a good win against a side that's got some form recently. They do play good footy. They just unfortunately can't get the job done late in games. But you know, we can't underestimate St Kilda. They've got a good team. They've got good ball users, which I think is why main reason why we got over the line against Bombers is their ball movement and their ball use was terrible. And that's something St Kilda are strong at. They're good at their ball movement. So we're going to have to be strong defensively in this game. And hopefully when they do make errors, we have to punish. But, you know, we just can't take this game lightly. Ned Moyle will yet again return in the absence of our captain, Jared Witts. He is expected to come back following our bye. So after next week, which we've got our bye, he should come back, I believe, for the Collingwood game, which is good because we'll need him for that game. And this is a insane stat that I saw, thanks to the Gold Coast Suns. Ben King is staring down the barrel of 11 consecutive games where he's kicked at least 2 goals or more, which will help his Coleman chances if he does, because will Curnow get that many opportunities against the Bombers this week? We don't know. That's his direct opponent in the Coleman medal race is Charlie Curnow. So, you know, we just got to hope that Ben King kicks more goals than Curnow, and we have got ourselves potentially, you know, a Coleman medal winner. And then we've also got Ben Long, who is incredibly in form. Obviously, we've talked about it in detail. The genius move from putting Ben Long from defense into the forward line has been a genius move. He's found his foot in there. He's gonna be starting there for as long as he stays consistent. And my hair is a mess. Yeah, it's incredible what he is doing. And he will face his former side. He obviously played for St Kilda before he joined the Suns, and it'll just be his second time playing against the Saints and Suns colours. So we've got Davies, Lemons, and McPherson, all listed as emergencies. Obviously, one of those will come in as the sub role for the game. But the starting 11, if you guys don't know who the starting 11 was starting 18 was last week, it's Collins, Ballard, Andrew, Flanders, Hewland, and Sexton all in the back line, Fiorini, Miller, and Closey in the centre, Ainsworth, Humphrey, Lukosius off the half forward line, Kinglong, Walter in the full forward line, Ned Moyle, Anderson, and Rowell following, and Holman, Barry, Swallow, Will Graham, and Jeffrey all on the bench, and then obviously Davies, Lemons, and McPherson all listed as emergencies. Last time we met St Kilda, it was round 18 last season. A very good game if you guys watched as a Suns fan last year, or maybe a very disappointing game if you guys were a St Kilda fan. But we got over the line by 26 points in a convincing victory. There were times like last year in that game where it wasn't so convincing, but we ended up getting the convincing 26-point victory at the end of that game. And we don't talk about what our back end of last year, but it was one of the better wins we had in our back half of this year. We had a really good first half of the season last year and didn't really back it up in the back end, but let's hope it's a different story following the bye, because we've been really good all season so far. We just don't want to drop it, because we could be real cozy in the 8 if we win this week. So also just on the Saints team, I don't know who's actually listed. I just know it's an unchanged lineup. They beat the Eagles over in WA, which you guys might be like, oh, it's the Eagles, like it's they're expected to win, but at home, like I'm personally worried that we'll lose to the Eagles when we play them at home, at their home ground, because they are a very home dominant side. They are very good at home because of their supporter base. So, although they still haven't had notched up many wins this season, it is a concern when you're versing them at home. We've seen what they can do to sides when they play at home. But this has been the end of the video. If you guys have enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell. I'll see you for the review on Saturday night. I should be able to get one out Saturday night straight after the game. But have a good one, guys. Peace.